Welcome to Now Go Lead, the podcast where we help you level up your leadership in just 5 minutes. Each episode, we provide inspiring stories and actionable insights to help you lead with confidence and clarity. Whether you're a seasoned leader or just starting out, our goal is to give you the tools and motivation to level up your leadership game.
Hello and welcome back to Now Go Lead. How can we all win together? Once you take on the responsibility of leading others, you must begin the hard work of growing your people. The same time and effort and attention you have put into your own leadership over the years must now be applied to each person in your growing enterprise. Some of the responsibility will fall on the individual, but there is an undeniable burden on the leader to consistently deliver new knowledge and reveal the path forward. The further you go along in the journey, the more everything begins to have a greater cost. That means that every individual, including the leader, who is not growing and developing new skills each year is becoming a liability to the team. If your people aren't growing at the same pace as your pursuit of the vision, the progress of the entire group begins to erode from the inside out. You might think you're making progress, but the insidious nature of complacency and want will start to take hold in the hearts of your team. When people aren't given the opportunity to advance their career and develop, they will expect to be compensated more for producing the same results. And given enough time, this creates a situation where acrimony begins to develop between the leader and the follower. This can and will cause a huge problem for the entire team. Gerry Bertier was a leader on the precipice of his next big step in the journey. He was a high school All-American linebacker in the early 1970s. The summer before his senior year, Bertier's school was forced to integrate with another all-black school. This was a huge disruption culturally and for the football team as well. Gerry's story was brought to life in the early 2000s movie Remember the Titans. During the late summer football camp, the players from both schools were staunchly entrenched along racial lines. The immaturity and unwillingness of the players to play together eventually resulted in 3-a-day practices, which everyone hated. But the big turning point in the movie happens when Gerry finally realizes that unless he can get everyone to start working together, they're all going to lose. Gerry begins to hold everyone on the team accountable for their actions. He encourages them to grow and develop. He begins to understand that to achieve his own goals, he would have to advance the entire team. Only you know the current state of your leadership. You might be an all-star with tons of talent and capable of doing amazing things on your own. However, if you cannot humble yourself to the work of developing others, you'll never reach the highest levels ahead. The Titans football team ended up winning the state championship that year. However, Gerry had to listen to the game on the radio from a hospital bed. He was in a tragic car accident that left him paralyzed and unable to play the game that he loved. Still yet, I consider Gerry's greatest contribution to his team was not his play on the field, but what he taught and exemplified along the way. So take 5 minutes and consider, who are the underdeveloped people that are with you on your journey currently? Where have you sacrificed long-term progress by not taking the time to develop people in the present? It's time to now go lead.
Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Now Go Lead. Join us next week as we cover a brand new leadership topic and help you level up your leadership in just 5 minutes. For more resources, tips, and inspiration, visit our website at nowgolead.com. You can also connect with us on Instagram at NowGoLead and on LinkedIn. We would love to hear from you. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe, rate, and leave a review. Your feedback helps us grow and reach more leaders like you. Also, don't forget to share this podcast with your colleagues and friends who are on their own leadership journey. Now Go Lead is produced by HP Engineering Studios in beautiful Northwest Arkansas. Now go lead.